If you want something to play with, go and find yourself a toy. 'Cause baby, my time is too expensive, and I'm not.
And welcome to Food for Thought.
Welcome to Food for Thought. I thought I was going to do the intro.
Okay, everybody. I am working the board for the first time today, so I didn't think I was going to be able to do my regular job of introducing, but I think I can do it.
You've already got it figured out. You don't need me anymore.
I think I could do it. But you know what's so funny? Richard Gerstner, who is in charge of this thing, when I first started, I said, Richard, I need to learn how to work the board. I've never done any of this. Could you teach me? And he said, I'm just going to come in like 5 minutes before the show starts, and I'll show you. That's how easy it is. Okay, well, that was a lie. That was a big fat lie. That's like saying if you have no cooking experience, okay, you've never cooked anything, just whip up some salmon mousse. It's really easy. Well, it is really easy to someone who cooks.
Well, you're not very technically inclined.
I am not.
In general.
Thank you for pointing that out. I'm doing pretty good so far, except for that part where I went after the weather. I did a little of that.
You could have blamed it on me if you wanted.
Anyway.
Welcome to Food for Thought.
Yes, welcome to Food for Thought. And we're joined today by Righteous Jolly.
Yes.
Hello.
Righteous, put the mic underneath you. So point it up. Yeah.
It's lovely to be here.
Righteous is from Lola.
Lola and New Hope.
New Hope.
Lola Restaurant and Bar. Can you hear me good on this?
Lola.
You're good. Try to keep it below your like talk into it like this. This mic is a better mic, so I can talk right into it. It's better on that one
if
you talk above it.
Very Sinatra, that mic.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very 60s. I think that's about right.
It's a throwback.
Yeah.
So Righteous is here. Now, first, we have to talk about your name because I'm sure you get everyone you meet probably says,
once or twice.
Wow. Is that your real name?
Yeah.
And it is.
I say I have all the emotional scars to prove it. But, it's on my birth certificate. My mother was in love. That's how she likes to tell the story. So, Righteous Jolly. R. Righteous Jolly is my full name.
Okay.
And,
And I think it's cute that you have siblings, right? Then they call you Reich.
Reich. Yeah. It warms me when I hear someone say Reich. I prefer it to write.
Right. Yeah, it feels like it feels better. Well, anyway, Righteous this is very exciting today because we actually are going to be drinking
We're getting
cocktails.
rather elaborate here on the radio show. We've got amazing spread of food here. We've got fried chicken. We've got
some cornbread, pulled pork.
Wow.
And my portable bar.
I wish everybody could see the setup here.
Well, they will because I'm going to take
that's right. You're going to take pictures.
I can't wait to dig in, but I'm trying to be
I have
polite.
gin, vodka, Saint Germain, elderflower, lime, squeezer. I have bitters in a atomizer, a coupe glass, a Collins glass. What more could you ask for?
I'm not even sure what a coupe glass and a Collins glass is.
Yeah.
Those bad boys right there? Very nice.
I put on the Facebook page, can't wait to get drunk tomorrow on the air. And Rob said, "Are you sure you want to put that on the Facebook page?" And I said,
"The cops
yeah.
will be parked outside waiting for us to leave."
I'm really not intending on getting drunk. I just thought it would be fun to
have a nice
post that.
We'll just feel good. That's all. But we always feel good.
Just get a little baby
flowing.
buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're a mixologist, obviously.
Well, I've learned to be. I don't have any particular, degrees or what have you, but I've been working in a restaurant since I was 17 or so. I'm 32 now, and I'm an artist too, but this supplements my time, my income rather.
What kind of artist are you?
I went to school for theater, and
right.
I'm in a band, so I'm a singer and performer. And,
very nice.
Yeah, but I'm very lucky to be where I am in New Hope at Lola. Is a great place. And in the last year, I'd say I took a turn. I'm very creative, I like to think, and I think a lot of the cocktails show that. So I brought 2 cocktails today.
Which are?
One is called the Flaming Ricky, and that is a take on an old gin Ricky. It was an old Prohibition era cocktail, but we do it a little different. We infuse our gin with black cardamom and lavender, and I have cherries soaking in a artesian ginger liqueur. I will flambe them, add the gin, add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, shake it up, but boom.
We're doing a little flambe here in the radio
We're doing
station?
a little flambe.
You know,
Hopefully not to the
can't wait.
chagrin of the commerce.
I have to roll some video off of my iPhone for this. I should have brought in the good camera for this one.
this is going to be good because I don't know of any other restaurants that do this kind of detail with their drinks. I mean, cocktails and martini menus, and it's all very popular.
Yeah.
But from what you're describing, this is taking it to another level.
I think so. I think there's some great bartenders in town. In particular, I'm referring to New Hope and Lambertville area. There's definitely some great bartenders and great martinis to be had. But yeah, I believe that Lola, we have upped the bar, or raised the bar, so to speak.
Okay, so the drinks are poured. That's a beautiful reddish tinted
Food for thought.
drink.
Talk about food and drink for thought today.
Food and drink.
So this cocktail is a cosmopolitan, a Cosmo, which is very well. Let me get to the mic in a sec. You want to partake?
And
Duh.
drum roll for the first sip.
So yeah,
I want to partake? Absolutely. Thank
Lola
you.
in Vogue. It's a delicious Cosmo. You notice the color; it's brighter. The flavor is much more vibrant than a Cosmo, which is traditionally just vodka, triple sec, cranberry juice, and too often people use fake lime juice, Rose's lime,
Oh,
what
I hate
have you.
that.
But we use all fresh ingredients, local if possible, organic, and
So what are the ingredients?
so that is Tito's organic vodka
Tito's,
with
yeah.
cranberries that have been soaking in several orange liqueurs, your triple secs, your Grand Marnier, fresh orange juice, orange rind, and sugar.
Wow.
So that's what we use to sweeten it. We add fresh lime. So it's, it sounds maybe a little more complicated than it is. And you notice there's one cranberry floating in.
There is one cranberry, and I really like the flavor. You can really taste that that's real cranberry,
Yes, it's not
as
fake.
opposed to the
There's some
juice,
seeds
which
in
can
here,
be.
too.
Yeah, I like the aspect of the seeds. I like the taste of the real cranberry. A lot of people are put off when they see a Cosmopolitan or a Cosmo, and it's too pink or red, they say, because they assume then that there's too much cranberry juice in it and not enough vodka.
Right.
This is all booze except for the sugar to sweeten it and lime.
Right, and I have to say, when I do order Cosmos, I do order them dry, or I don't not too pink,
Right.
because of that. I don't like them when they're too sweet.
Right. This now, of course, we can amend it how you'd prefer. And if I were to serve you, I would ask that, and I would know how much sweet to add. But for across the board, I want it to be as accessible to the common palate as possible. You know what I mean?
It's really good.
Yeah.
So
it's bright.
So for
it's
your
incredibly
regulars, you know
bright.
exactly how they prefer it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the feeling that you have when you go to Lola's. It's like a family. I love the way your bar is like a circular.
And
for
round,
those out there who have never been to the
to
Lola's.
Lola, yeah.
Is that ceramic, right? But it looks like marble.
It's a concrete, actually. It's a concrete bar.
Okay, because it's very smooth and comfortable on the hand.
Yeah, and it's a good bar, especially if the TVs aren't on for one reason or another, and we have a good conversation going. You can look at the fellow clientele and talk. So you
could actually talk straight across.
Straight across, yeah.
To people on the other side of the bar.
It's very It could be very community oriented in that regard, and New Hope certainly fashions itself that way.
Absolutely. And so tell me about it. Is it New Orleans inspired?
Not necessarily. When we started, it was
because
just
you hear
kind
Lola and you kind of feel
of Nola. You think of, and we have a lot of blues playing, but it's more 30s inspired.
So you have live music?
We have live music Friday, Saturday, Sunday. DJ Friday and Saturday night.
Just pick up some of the white meat.
Yeah, tremendous amount
really
of
good
events. The
now,
chicken
wait, you
is
have
great.
DJ too?
It's nuts. Say what?
You have a DJ too?
We have DJs Friday and Saturday night, yeah.
Wow.
And we have events through the week. We had a Monster Movie Monday last night with a friend of mine, a dancer named Maggie Lee. She came in and just did some kind of, PG, of course. Just some dancing to some fun old music. Here's some napkins. But yeah, then we have open mic night tonight. Tomorrow I host Quizzo. Thursday's poker night, et cetera, et cetera. Plugging
What's
away,
Quizzo?
plugging away.
There's always something going on over there.
Yeah, there really is.
What's
and that's what
Quizzo?
we're trying to get out. Quizzo is like trivia, bar trivia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 rounds, some prizes.
Is
It's
it a
fun.
young crowd?
It varies. It definitely varies through our happy hour, the happiest hour in New Hope, where everything's half price. $2 beers, you can't beat it. I mean, $1 beers at happy hour. So
No, wait a minute. What kind of beer?
The
do you
$2
get?
beers are $1
yes,
happy hour.
yes. I mean, that's pretty
What?
incredible. 4:30 to 6:30, Monday through Friday.
Okay, wait a minute. What kind of?
So I'm
you get
telling
a
you,
beer
Well,
for
I mean,
$1?
you know, well, you got Yangling, which is a steal. Any beer, as far as I'm concerned, for $1 is a steal. But
No, they have great micro
highlight.
beers on
We
tap
do,
over
yeah,
there.
we do.
So you
Yeah.
can get like a.
For half price, but if the beer's 6, it'll be 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's incredible.
Well, we should start. You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but we usually, when we met you
Yeah.
last week, we were at the Triumph.
Right.
And that's where we
which is a
usually
great
go
happy
for
hour.
happy
Great
hour.
place, incredible
But
beer.
if you guys can match that, we should probably go to your place.
Yeah.
Right.
We
They
used
could
to
at
have
least match it.
Well,
If,
you know,
they have like
spread the
brand
wealth.
name beers.
You know, spread
Yeah.
the wealth. So
Now I'm just really enjoying the pulled pork here. It's
pulled
very
pork and
unusual.
cornbread. It's called our pulled pork bites is what we have on pieces of cornbread, almost like a slider.
Mm-hmm.
Those are half price at happy hour
These
as
are
well.
too.
All of our appetizers are half price.
Now this is very finely
Finally shredded.
pulled,
Yes.
shredded.
Yeah,
and
the
it's
pork-
got a nice sweet sauce.
Yep.
Is it always sweet?
A
Or
little
do you
bit
have
of well,
other
you get a little
sauces?
bit of tang. I actually could smell some vinegar in it, which I like. I like that. You know, I love Carolina pork if you didn't even use barbecue sauce. We use barbecue sauce, just like I said, to be accessible to the most.
When you say
Common.
Carolina pork, so that's the one that's no barbecue sauce. It's kind of vinegary.
Yeah, it's really vinegary
Right,
with
I've
hot
had that.
sauce.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
tangy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with coleslaw on top. I love
I
that
do
stuff.
like that. I do like that.
Yeah, that's
Not
my
a big,
favorite.
Big fan. So, and then we also have that's cornbread over there.
A cornbread, yeah.
Okay.
Just very
It's
moist.
very good.
Now,
cornbread.
why don't you tell us a few more menu items? That
Yeah.
are-
So we're very much southern comfort food with classically inspired cocktails. As I was mentioning, the happy hour, half-priced everything, wine, beer, cocktails are half price, and all the appetizers. We have great ribs. Our sandwiches, if you want to come in at night and you don't care for anything necessarily heavy, we have about 6 entrees. You can definitely get an entree ranging from $16 to $20. That's a lot more food. Salmon, we have meatloaf, etc. Huge portions. And then we have sandwiches galore for lunch and dinner. If you just like I said, if you want a lighter fare, you can come in. You could share. We don't have tapas. We started off kind of having little plates, but now we've gone away from that. But you definitely can share quite a few things if you wanted an array of food.
How many seats in the restaurant?
A lot. You know,
Like 100 or
yeah, I'd say. I think 88 is a nice number.
okay.
Well, they have an outdoor dining. Do you have heat lamps in the winter? Or you shut
We
that
do,
down?
yeah. I've actually finally mastered them.
Okay.
So they've been on more often.
Because they have this cool bar outside on the side.
Outside?
of the building, and they also have a second floor private
Beautiful.
space.
And
right?
the next cocktail I'm going to make is exclusively. It's called the Parlor at Lola, and the next cocktail, the Flaming Ricky, I'll make, and that's where you can get it. Is upstairs Friday, Saturday night.
Wow.
Upstairs in the Parlor at Lola.
I've never had a flaming Ricky. I'm so excited.
Well, the first
Now-
cocktail did not last very long.
It didn't.
Just to
And
let
I'm
you know
not-
out there in radio land.
Now you say that's straight alcohol because I don't.
Except for the orange liqueurs and sugar.
Right, because I don't
Muddled
feel like
cranberry.
knocked over by that.
No,
half
I
half
put
a
it.
drink
There's
that I
about
just
2.5 ounces of vodka in it.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
That's a
Are you?
5-ounce glass.
have too high
That's
of
a
tolerance.
beautiful vodka. It's so clean. Tito's vodka.
Tito's is good, and it's gluten free.
Yeah.
It might be the
Could
cocktails.
go one way or the other.
It might be. He definitely had some vodka in that first drink, and I believe he's going to make a flaming Ricky for
Gin
us.
drink.
Flaming
So
Ricky.
I have cherries soaking in an artesian ginger liqueur from Art and the Age out of
God, that
Philadelphia.
sounds good.
Pitted cherries with fresh ginger in this liqueur. And then I added raw sugar in the raw, just a packet. And I have Angostura bitters in an atomizer, which I'm going to light on fire right now.
Wait. Hold on a second.
We got to get a picture of this.
Not only do
Or
we want to
video,
picture,
I
but
think
we're going
he's-
to turn off the lights in the studio. So.
We're turning the lights off.
So
in
this
the
is a
studio.
far more different and interesting
Oh my
cocktail.
God, this is so bizarre.
Sweet.
It's
Not
dark
as
in here.
sweet as the other one you had.
Okay, let me switch it to video.
We're shooting video. I know no one can appreciate
Trying
that.
to get to the video.
out in
Can you hear the flame?
Radio Land. Did you hear the lighter?
Here.
It won't go to video, this damn phone.
Okay.
So this is
Perhaps we should abandon the video. Oh. Ah! Oh my gosh. Flames. Giant flames coming out of the Hunterton Chamber Radio.
Is on fire.
Whoa. This is very scary.
Yeah, so flambeing the cherries.
Flambeing the
Do you
cherries.
hear the flame?
Wow.
And so I just sprayed the bitters.
Now you don't worry. You don't worry about
The lights
liability.
are back on.
No,
You don't worry about liability
I mean,
at the shop.
not really. This
You
is.
put flames and everything, like
no.
people suing you because they're.
I'm not gonna. I don't light it on fire in front of the guests.
Oh, you
I
don't?
just do it behind the bar. You know, it's
What
not.
do you hide? What
No. It's not unusual. I think
But
it's,
so are other people doing this flaming?
I don't
thing?
think so. No.
Just you?
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah,
just
yeah.
you personally. Or other bartenders doing it?
Yes. Well, I have.
Okay.
So anybody who works in the parlor, you must know how to make. This is our flagship drink in the
Oh,
parlor.
okay.
So
You
that
should
was
make
that.
them sign a waiver.
A waiver. I know. So I'm going to add our gin, which is infused with lavender and black cardamom.
What kind of gin do you use?
Nothing to write home about.
Not necessary in a drink like this.
No.
I believe that whenever you have a bunch of other ingredients, you really don't need to use a high-end.
Oh, absolutely. Because
Why
it's not
bother?
about. I want the flavor of the spirit by itself to come through. The black cardamom, the lavender in gin already. It's such a floral, but the black cardamom is makes it so smoky. Really grounds it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll in the first 3 sips you take of this cocktail will change. So I added the gin, 2 ounces approximately, and then I'm going to add 1 ounce of Saint Germain, which is elderflower liqueur. This is like the most delicious stuff on the
Wait,
planet.
say that again. I've never had it.
Saint Germain, and it's an elderflower liqueur from the Saint
Elderflower.
Germain region of France, and it's
I have to. I got to write that down.
it's a sweet mixer. I call it the new triple sec. You can add it to.
Is it floral?
Yeah, I'll give you a sip of it just as
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
It's very
It
floral.
smells amazing in here.
And that's what's going to sweeten this drink up.
Wow. It smells interesting.
Yeah.
It just smells really, really good in the studio now.
Wow. This is you know what, Reich?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the new triple sec.
It
This
is.
is very
You
interesting.
can put it in absolutely everything. All right, let me mix this up for you.
Rob,
Let me just
taste
add
this. This
club
is
soda
has
at the end.
such a nice flavor. I mean, it's sweet. It's not.
Yeah.
I'd want to mix it with something, or I would have it with dessert, with coffee or something like that.
That is absolutely delicious.
It's floral. It's
Yeah.
It's very
It's
unique.
got an orange, right? A little bit orange to it. No,
I'm sure there's probably
some kind of
kind
fruit going on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some kind of fruit, but it's. I think it's really, really Saint. What's it called again? Saint Germain.
Saint
Elderberry-
Germain.
elderberry.
Oh yeah.
Listen, that's music to my ears. That sound right there.
Gotta shake it like a Polaroid picture.
This could be the first. This is probably a first. I don't think we've ever had a mixed shaking drink on the radio here in the 100.
No, this is definitely a first with alcohol on the show.
So I definitely want to use the fine strainer for this cocktail because I don't want all the bits of cherries
Okay.
chunk to come out.
Okay.
So
And he is straining the drink.
Man loves his work.
it's a makeshift bar.
Do you and your wife entertain?
We
Right.
do. We love it. We actually love paella. We honeymooned in Spain. She's made it several times. I think we're still working on it. She's incredible. She takes risks.
As we all should.
Yeah, but we do entertain. In fact, my boss.
And do
I
you
just had one of the,
you probably treat your guests with these kind of cocktails when they come
I
over?
try to. I've probably embarrassed Jana when we go to her friends' parties, and I'm like, if they have a nice basement with a bar, I inevitably find myself back there. The last party I went through, I was a little forward, and I was searching their cabinets looking for fun things to make. And subsequently,
Okay.
I made this really fun simple syrup on the spot there with raspberry jam and something else bizarre, but. Okay, I think I'm ready for this.
Cool,
the
cool,
flaming
cool.
racket. I forgot straws, so
That's okay.
we just got to
We will
slug it
figure it
out.
out.
beg your pardon.
I think we'll be okay.
The piece de la résistance, is that the term?
Yes, it is.
Sure, right?
If you speak French, that works.
And a little lime juice.
Little lime.
So describe the ingredients again, because I'm not sure if everybody.
This is a magnificent.
yeah,
it's
so
really
it's a
beautiful.
little bit time-consuming. And
A little
it was,
time-consuming, but it's a
gin.
beautiful drink.
So the cherries,
Gin, cherries,
cherries with ginger, flambéed with bitters.
ginger.
Add Saint Germain, which is elderflower liqueur, and then the gin with lavender and black cardamom it's infused with, club
Wow.
soda and lime, and you should get a relatively sweet, very floral, definitely smoky, delicious drink.
How much?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Just make sure.
Please. Make sure it's.
I'll move my mustache.
Move your mustache and have a sip. How much does that drink cost?
This is 14, I believe.
Okay, and I'm okay with that. But
Well,
because
look, it is crafted.
it
I
is
mean,
crafted. But you go to the Yardley Inn or something, you pay $14 for a martini.
Little club soda
anyway.
on top. So
With something
get
like
through it.
this,
Yeah.
I would expect to pay $14. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
how could you not with
Yeah.
that much work? You know.
Yeah.
I'm mixing it to get because we're not a straw.
The club soda, yeah, a little club on top.
This is a
but
bit clubby at the top.
should be very floral. It has a really rich quality to it, but you'll see. But it's still light
Oh
in
my
its.
gosh, that is delicious.
It's light in its
turn.
And I can honestly say I've never had anything that tasted like that before.
and that's what everybody says. So if you come to that bar, I beg for an open mind. You know, take a few sips.
Delicious. Wow.
People don't order gin anymore.
No, but there's been
I
a
mean,
comeback.
we do because we're old timers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to me, a martini
I'm
is
gonna
a
ask.
gin
I'm
drink.
gonna ask. Okay, I was bartending a few years ago, right before my restaurant opened on a Friday night at the Sturgeonsville Inn. I was just doing Friday nights, just supplemental cash, and I was working with the young girl that was training me. I was probably like, I don't know, 40 years old at the time or something like that, and the girl who was training me was about 23. So she was delightful, and we were having a good time. And so at some point she said, "Okay, you're going to make the drinks when they come in." So somebody ordered the thing came up, martini up. So I grabbed the gin, and she goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm making a martini," and she said, "Oh, that's right. Your generation thinks it's made with gin."
Oh.
Now, right,
weird.
you're pretty young too. What do you think?
If it wasn't for a bar, I wouldn't exist. And what I mean is, I have vast knowledge of. You ask if it's gin or vodka.
Right.
That's it. That's
Well, but what if
that's
nobody-
not enough
what if
information.
nobody
you could probably make
specified?
a little bit of an assumption based on age. Like younger people probably mean vodka.
You could,
People my age probably
I would
mean
never
gin.
make that assumption.
but you shouldn't.
You shouldn't make an assumption,
That,
but
that
that
drink's going to
probably
be
is the
sent
truth.
back, and you don't want that. So I
right.
mean,
But back in
Well,
the
then you have to
day,
drink it.
back in the day,
that's
was
true,
it?
yeah.
Were you the one, Rob, saying that it was James Bond who
change that.
James Bond is the
changed
one who ordered a vodka
martini that
shaken, not
originally
stirred.
martinis
Just recently.
were?
No, a Heineken recently.
What's that?
Most recently, James Bond's been
Oh,
drinking
he's
Heineken.
sold out now.
That's weird.
It's sold out. No, but before that, everybody was drinking gin.
Heineken,
That's why it was so
bottled, not
unusual.
draft.
It was like a vodka martini.
Yeah.
That was like crazy new.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody drank gin martinis. Did we gush about the fried chicken yet?
We
From
did-
It's Nuts, and you can get it at Lola on Main Street, 90
No,
Main Street in New Hope.
I did not realize that Lola and It's Nuts had an association.
Yeah, the
let's
same
because
owner.
we're running out of time. Let's talk about It's Nuts for
It's
a
Nuts,
minute.
the best breakfast in the world.
Okay, do you
I
hear
will
that?
drive out of my way to have breakfast.
Do you hear that,
So
Hunterdon
reasonable
County?
price.
It's Nuts is the best breakfast
It's in
around.
Mercer County on 29.
Is it Mercer County?
Yeah.
It's in Titusville.
It's in
Oh, okay, so
Titusville.
you have to pass
beyond
Lambertville. You're heading
Washington's
out of
Crossing.
Hunterdon County, but not too far out of Hunterdon County.
No, it's a few miles.
And then It's Nuts past Lambertville. It's on the left. You can't really miss it.
It's right by Washington Crossing State
It
Park.
has
Near-
also
near
great
Washington Square.
splashes of Cuban and Greek, believe it or not, amongst its being a kind of hodgepodge.
Oh
of
man, they make it
American.
They make a fantastic
stuff.
baklava.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll eat that too.
Oh, and the fish tacos.
Yeah.
I actually love there personally. I always get the veggie burger for some reason. I like.
Oh, they have
yeah,
veggie
they
burgers
make it
too?
there,
So
and
they
make
have-
it in house.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good
But
to
you
know.
know, even like the breakfast staples. I mean, the eggs are super fresh. You know, the bacon is cooked fresh. It's not like reheated. You get that desiccated bacon.
Right.
You know, they use they always put the fried onions in the hash.
and he's very critical of
yeah,
breakfast.
because
I'm not
breakfast-
that critical of breakfast.
is
but-
so appreciated, but they really do it well. And this is great to know that I can get this fried chicken at Lola's.
At Lola, yeah.
And you know, if I had with a catering business, I've told him before, if somebody orders fried chicken, I'm going to buy it
Yes, yeah.
because it's not my specialty. It creates a big mess. it's not my thing. I'd rather just buy it from somebody who does it really well.
Yeah.
And people will be thrilled, and then I don't have to trash my kitchen.
Yeah.
So look, we got to wrap it up, but
Yeah, we do.
Lola is right on the main drag.
Yeah,
in
please
New
look
Hope.
us up, www.lolanewhope.com. I try to keep that calendar updated daily. Call, ask questions, come patronize us, please.
Happy hour,
Happiest hour.
4:30 to
The
6:30.
happiest hour at Lola, restaurant and bar in downtown New Hope, Pennsylvania. Half price everything.
Okay,
So-
awesome.
Incredible. And you have like some kind of update thing, right? You can sign up for an updates and then.
Oh, yeah, you can go
Because
online.
I get your updates.
Uh-huh.
And really quick, say the Facebook page because it's a little different. It's the Parlor at.
So there's the Parlor at
Okay.
Lola,
Okay.
and that is a separate Facebook page.
That's a separate.
It's all there. There should be links to everything. Otherwise,
the
I'll get a
Parlor
phone call.
at Lola.
Yeah, the Parlor at Lola, Lola Restaurant Bar.
Okay, awesome. We're going to have to take off. Thank you so much, Righteous,
Yeah,
for
it was
coming.
a lot of fun.
This was
Fantastic.
fun.
Thanks for
this
coming,
show
man.
just flew by.
We'll be there at 4:30 today.
Okay.
Could be right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next week.
All right. We'll see you guys
Okay,
next
see you
week
next
on
week.
Food for Thought. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Looking for a couple chickens with some double D. Pop a little champagne and a couple of these. Mix it with a bubbly. We finna have a party.
Turn the music up.
Let's get it started.
Go ahead and shake your butt. I'm looking for a girl I can fit in my Hummer truck.